Jake Paul versus Mike Perry just went down, and oh boy, where do I even start? It was an electrifying night for boxing fans and everyone who tuned in to catch this epic showdown. This fight had everything you could ask for and more. Only one fighter emerged victorious, but let's be real, both of them left it all in the ring. Say what you will about the winner, but you gotta hand it to him. He earned that victory fair and square. Huge respect to both fighters for stepping into the ring and delivering an unforgettable performance. Jake Paul, the self-proclaimed problem child, truly lived up to his nickname, giving Mike Perry a run for his money. And let's not forget Perry's gritty background in the Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship, which made this bout as intense as it gets. This was no walk in the park for Jake Paul, unlike some of his previous opponents who were either past their prime or nursing injuries. This fight was the real deal, a true test of skill, heart, and determination. So, hats off to both warriors for giving us a night to remember. If you missed it, you definitely missed out on one of the most thrilling fights we've seen in a while. But don't worry, we've got you covered. Many boxing legends, including Mike Tyson, Joe Rogan, Floyd Mayweather, and even the notorious Conor McGregor, were watching live, and they've shared their initial reactions. You definitely don't want to miss this. Without further ado, let's dive into what the pros are saying about this incredible fight. Jake Paul absolutely wiped the floor with Mike Perry in the 6th round, knocking him out in brutal fashion. Perry tried to get up, but he couldn't beat the bell. This epic fight blew up, attracting reactions from boxing pros and fans alike. So, let's check out what everyone's saying about this insane showdown. But you already know what this means. Mike Tyson is next. This heavyweight legend was watching it live and didn't waste much time before posting his initial thoughts. Oscar De La Hoya also just warned Jake Paul of what's to come next, because Mike Tyson is the real deal. Oscar tweeted, "He's coming for you." Conor McGregor, one of the biggest MMA superstars, went on a heated rant taking digs at Jake. Yeah, Conor wasn't a fan of Jake coming into the fight being a natural 230-pounder, while Mike Perry barely even made it to 200 pounds. But hey, Conor didn't just stop there. He also fired shots at Mike Perry. Take a look at what he tweeted. "Hey Mike, you're released, and you can go and compete in your smelly dirty boxing championship thing. The smell of it. Good luck. You're fired." Nate Diaz was one of the first to comment on the fight, and let's just say he didn't like what he saw. Logan Paul was on cloud 9 after seeing his brother get the W. Another MMA superstar, Kamaru Usman, gave his 2 cents on the fights. And unlike Conor, this guy gave his flowers to Jake Paul for an incredible performance. The biggest clown of the MMA community, Dylan Dennis, had some heated words for Mike Perry after an embarrassing performance. Dylan posted on X, "Hate me all you want, that was a pure striker who just got embarrassed. I'm a grappler. I stood my ground, never took a back step, no standing count, never dropped. F all your opinions. I didn't even train, just walked in there." Dylan Dennis also dropped this post, and even Conor McGregor had something to say about it: the weight difference. Jake only fights guys he's sparred with and knows he has a size advantage over. Stop giving this con artist attention. Ryan Garcia posted a tweet that aged like milk. Jake Paul will lose tonight. Confirmed. Just got word. Even though Jake Paul has shown he's a real threat in the ring, he's now trying to bite off more than he can chew by calling out Alex Pereira. Yep, you heard that right. I mean, Mike Perry is one thing, but a guy like Pereira? Trust me, Jake, you don't want that smoke.
I'm gonna go home prepared for that. And Alex Pereira, you said you want to box. I'm the king of this. I'm the king of this. Come over. We can make it happen. I want you, Alex Pereira.
You want the UFC light heavyweight champion, Alex Pereira?
Indeed. Indeed. I just beat a BKFC champion. I beat multiple UFC champions, and he said he wants to box. So Alex Pereira, after Mike Tyson, let's make it happen.
Shane Mosley Jr. caught the action live from the stands, and his initial reaction was priceless. Just wait till you see what he has to say.
Shane Mosley Jr., my God, this is fight hype. What you think of that, Jake Paul knockout?
It was crazy. It's what I thought it was going to be. Right, Mike Perry's tough, and I thought, it was going to take a while to get the knockout, but I thought he was going to get the knockout.
Jake Paul set the tone right from the jump, dropping Mike Perry with a crazy overhand right in the first 30 seconds. And nah, it wasn't a lucky punch. Paul did the same thing in the next round. He put Perry down again, and everyone thought it was a wrap. But Perry's got that dog in him. You can never count him out. He came alive at the end of the second round, landing some hard shots on Paul. By the third round, things started slowing down for Paul. Perry's wild, dirty fighting style came into play, leaving Jake with a nasty cut on his head. It was getting real gritty out there. But hey, it's a boxing ring, and if you're placing bets, you gotta go with the boxer. Jake Paul found his rhythm again and started tearing Perry apart, punch by punch. Paul's precision and power were on full display in the fourth round. Perry was wobbling on his feet, barely hanging on. It was rough. Perry seemed to forget what defense was and turned into a human punching bag for Jake Paul. The fans were going wild, witnessing a fight that was as intense as it was thrilling. Jake Paul put him to sleep and once again shut down all his critics. It's about time we see Paul as a force to be reckoned with in the boxing scene. And not to take anything away from Perry, he's a legit threat, but in the BKFC and not in boxing.
A little bit different. I truly believed I would put him out in the first round, but man, that guy is tough. He took damage like no one really I've ever seen before. And I knew if I didn't get him out of there in the first round that it would happen later on in the fight. So I was mentally prepared for both, but I just believe in my power so much. I put him down in the first round, but he just kept coming. So respect to Mike Perry. That's why he's the king of violence, former king of violence. I'm the new king of violence, but respect to him.
Famous rapper Lil Pump was also peeping the action. And now this rapper believes that Mike Tyson will meet the same fate as Mike Perry when he steps into the ring with Jake Paul.
Fight hype. What you think of that knockout, Pump?
That was crazy.
Yeah. What you think he's going to do against Mike Tyson?
Same thing.
It's going to be seriously epic when Jake Paul steps into the ring with Tyson because, let's be real, that's the showdown we're all waiting for. Perry was just the appetizer. The real feast comes on November 15th. After seeing Jake in action today, it's anyone's guess how this will play out. Both fighters have the power and skill to knock each other out cold. This is going to be a clash of titans you won't want to miss. So that's all from today's video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so you never miss our upcoming videos. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments section. Stay tuned, and we will catch you in the next video.